So what's next for you? Where do you see this going for you? What's on your list of things to do? Are you checking them off as you go?
One by one, I had a podcast with one of my best friends, Lil Real, keeping it real with Young Wayne. That was something I wanted to do. Someone to work with him as well. Got that one done. I wanted NBA 2K, got that done. I want my own show. It's actually a sneaker show we're working on called Just for Kicks. It was on Crackle, but we're looking at another network. It might be around here somewhere. We're talking to them. So that's a couple things. But I have more things that I want as well. I want to start getting out there. I was always going out for brands and touching the people with, different activations in basketball. But I think it's time for me to activate myself and use those brands that I work with and new brands and partner. And now I can do my own thing. So now I don't have to worry about being picked as a host. I can pick myself and maybe pick new hosts and grow the brand.
So how important do you think it is for young folks that look like you and
Mhm.
me to see that there are ways to get into this game? Because
Mhm.
there's a lot of money in the Black community
Oh, yeah.
that we tend to, spend it on other folks as opposed to investing in ourselves.
Yep.
This is an opportunity to see how we drive culture
Mhm.
and how you can take that aspect of it and turn it into a business. Like you have shown how not to be a businessman, to be a businessman.
Businessman. There
Right.
you go.
So how do you think how important is that for folks to see that? And how do you continue to show up for folks to relate to you?
It's honestly the most important thing in the world. When I told you I walked up to somebody and said I want to do this, he was a black man. He was doing his thing. He may not ever have seen it that it can get to this level, but I saw it. I said, no, if I keep things clean, if I keep things this way, if I show up on time, if I'm always prepared, I can go as high as I want to go. And I believe that not just them seeing it, but I believe cuffing them and mentoring them, bringing them in, getting their information, following their journey, and then having them follow you. And then when the right opportunity comes, bring them in. It doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt to put on the next ones. I wish we also knew that. It's okay. It's us. It's just fine. And you can own the business. Then you can put all of them on because it's different opportunities. And that's what I'm here for. That's why I said, instead of me waiting on a gig, I'm about to create them. Not just for me, but others.
That is definitely the way to approach it.
Absolutely.
For some reason we've gotten accustomed to this thing where we think if one person makes it, it's only one opportunity.
Exactly.
I'm constantly telling folks like, if you see somebody, looks like you and they succeeded, instead of hating on them, going, that should be my spot. Like that was his spot. Well, you probably don't know his story. You see folks pop out
Oh, yeah.
and you don't know what happened, behind the scenes, what
Yeah.
it took to get there.
Exactly.
And clearly that was their opportunity. That
Hmm.
doesn't mean that's the only opportunity. There's plenty of opportunities for all of us. My goal has always been to like, when I get a door open, I try to leave a crack, bring some other folk through it, keep my foot in there, put a block in there or something.
If you see somebody doing something, just know it's possible. And then, like with me and 2K, that don't mean I'm gonna be the host on Black Top Forever. Guess what? There may be room for the next person to come on in. So that just shows you that I can work and be there, or you can create your own game, or you can get to another game. And the opportunities are endless once you put the work in. So,
That's absolutely true. So let's talk about a little bit about the Waymaker Men's Summit. So how did you end up here today? What was the connect?
man, my good friend Howard Campbell, man, who's actually in the room, he actually talked to the executive producer. I don't know if she want me to say her name, but we all know Nicole. Nicole's doing a great job. And it's even funnier, man. This is what happened. I don't know if funnier is a word. That's funny that I said that. I knew about I seen it online, right? My girl sent me, she said, yo, look at this. I said, what is this? And then I said, it's a game room. And it was kids in there. I don't like young men in there, and young Wayne was on the screen. I said, "What's this?" A Waymaker. What's Waymaker? But then I said, "How? What's Waymaker?" He was like, "You've done this before." I said, "What did I do?" Said, "Was the the voiceovers for the summit?" And I was like, "Okay, um, what I need to do?" So I saw Lewis at Super Bowl outside the hotel. I said, how you did the Waymaker Summit? I said, man, that looked amazing. I said, I want to be a part of that. I made a way. I'm the one. I want to be a part of that. He's like, I mean, okay, well, let's talk. So I said, I'm gonna text you right now. I text him right away. But I didn't follow up. I was like, I think Nicole is probably the way to do it. So then a couple people tapped in, Howard followed through, and then man, look at us. We here.
We are here. So what are you looking forward to getting out of being here aside from, promoting your mission. But
I just want to inspire, in person, and that's why I was telling I want to go out and touch people all over the country. No, I could do it right here. Let me start at home. With 2K25 dropping this week, they're playing the new game already, and we're gonna be in that room and we're gonna have conversation and whatever their dreams and desires are. If I can help them get there, that's what I want to do. I want to become a mentor right here at home at the Waymaker Summit right here in Chicago, man.
that is absolutely what we look for. I mean, the Waymaker Men's Summit is, like we said, it's the #1 men's empowerment
Incredible.
joint in the country. And we are hoping to reach as many of our young folk as possible and show folks like you, folks like me, folks like Lewis Carr,
Absolutely.
who are, well, first of all, making a way for other folks, but an example of what is possible.
Mhm.
So a lot of times, if you can't see what's possible, you
Mhm.
can't believe it. So when you start seeing success and what it looks like, and in its various forms, we don't all look alike, we don't all do the same thing, but we can all be successful. We can all be role models, and hopefully inspire our community and some of these youth, like the folks you'll be talking to,
Absolutely.
to dream big.
Yeah.
I say dream big. If dream big enough that it scares you. Dream don't scare you, it ain't big enough dream.
Man, listen, I was talking about me. I said, I told Lewis, I made a way. Literally, like, half the stuff didn't exist. Like, there was no hosting at different festivals and all that, these different things. There was nobody in the video game until last year, 24. I started hosting 13. So, and that was with Nike. So before that was even, well, before that. So yeah, I've been hosting for a while. I can't even believe it's that long. But it takes time. But with social media, you guys may be able to do it a little faster.
Yeah, that's awesome, bro. It's amazing. I'm like happy to get to press some fresh
Yes, sir.
press some flesh with you, see you in person, and look forward to seeing what you do next. I'm following on my sons love the the platform. They're gonna be on probably playing you when I get home. I'm like, yeah, I just left him.
You gotta make sure we get a picture so they can, I made Young Wayne. They be like, what? He a real person? That's the thing. They don't even know I'm a real person.
That is,
They think that Young Wayne's is AI character.
yeah, AI man. Ooh.
Yeah,
They trying to AI be trying to kick us all out of junk.
yeah, AI Wayne probably on next year. Ain't that crazy? Nah.
Absolutely. Well, listen, bro, I look forward to seeing what you do.